After having a break from metal detecting for a few weeks, I'm finally taking more time again to go gold prospecting. There's still a lot of gold-bearing ground out there, and some areas are yet to be discovered. I don't know if I'm going to find any gold today, but I hope that my experience and intuition won't fail me, and that with a bit of luck I might find something of interest. My first spot of choice today is a vast flat that caught my eye as I was driving along.
So there's a few water-worn rocks and also plenty of ironstone and quartz around, and it's the first good looking spot since I entered our 40E permit here as well. So we put that in place a while ago, and yeah, I was hoping to be out here with Clint today. Unfortunately, he's back at work doing his 12-13 hour shifts a day. And yeah, I got bored at home, so I thought, why not just head out on my own, since it's my turn to find a patch. Fingers crossed. Unfortunately, it's a bit windy out here. Not too bad on this side of the car. But yeah, have a look at the ground. Just driving past. I really like the looks of it. And also, it actually looks like old detector holes around here. But they could also be old kangaroo diggings, for example. I'll just get the GPX 6000 ready and start my day out on this spot. You gotta start somewhere, and this is gonna be my first one out of probably quite a few.
When we prospect for new gold deposits, we often drive or ride through the vast, more unexplored areas and start metal detecting as soon as something catches our eyes. We only move on to another spot if we don't find any gold. But I'm lucky because this ended up being the only spot for today.
Yeah, the drive out here was actually quite rough. Clint actually offered to take his ute out here because I was going to go bush a bit, but I didn't think that it was going to be that bad. Could be a hot rock. Oh, it's a hot rock.
The hot rocks around here give a signal on our metal detectors because of their high iron content, which is also why they stick to our magnets.
Yeah, we decided to get a section for this tenement here. It's a big exploration license. And we know of a gold find further towards the other end of it. But I thought I'd follow the line of strike, look on the satellite imagery and the geomap, of course, for similar ground. And this is sort of the run here. It goes over many kilometers, so I've got plenty of room to explore today. Once I found a spot, which means once I found any gold, then we are going to think about, doing overnighters out here, bringing our camp out here, because it took me almost 2 hours to get here. And I'm not going to do that every day. So we might as well, hopefully find some gold and then decide if it's worthwhile to come out camping this way. I do like the looks of this ground. It's interesting, and there are no known gold occurrences or nothing marked nearby here. You just don't know what you could find.
And that exactly is the excitement of gold prospecting. We often come home empty-handed or with our pockets full of trash. But sometimes we're lucky and we might find lots of gold in a new spot.
Been going, nearly half an hour without any targets yet, except for only saturated ground noises, which are still there from the rain we had a few days ago. And yeah, it sounds like I'm getting a real target or a real signal. Start digging and then it's just noisy ground spread out on the pile and in the hole. And yeah, they sound like good targets at the beginning. Maybe I should just go for the louder noises for starters. Because otherwise I'm wasting my time digging hot ground all day if I'm going for every whisper. And here I thought it was going to be another noisy ground spot or a bullet, because I'm not too far off a fence line here. but it wasn't. Check it out. Little piece of gold here, but not very loud, so I'm assuming it was sitting... Oh, dropped it. It wasn't very loud, so I thought it was sitting, on a sideways angle, sort of. Very nice. Can't believe it. I thought it was going to be a noisy ant's nest because there was a few ants down here on the surface. No, it's actually our first piece of gold. Actually, yeah, not too worn. I expected worn gold. Well, if anything, I thought gold was going to be worn out here because of all those rounded rocks here. Even the quartz is rounded. Nice. First one. Hopefully this is the first one out of many more. Yeah, it is a bit frustrating because that's another hole for noisy ground. That is back there. This is our gold hole. And all the other signals are just noisy ground because I'm going very slow and low now that I found gold here and I know there should be more around. But just concentrating on quiet ones is not going to work for me either because I'll waste time all day digging noisy ground. I really gotta go for the louder ones here. So yeah, I'll continue in this spot here. Plenty of room to spread out and hopefully we'll get another real target because I don't want to think that this is another one nugget patch. Fingers crossed we'll get another one. Proper signal, please. Big loud clunker. It's been a while since the first piece of gold here. No further targets. Oh! Oh, no way! Is that a sun maker? Oh no, it's just a yellow rock. Oh, yeah, right. False alarm. Silver foil. This one here would have to be a real target again after I dug out the first bit already. Let's hope it's another piece of gold. Could I see gold? Oh, yes, I can! Nice! Have a look! Wait. Nice! Second one for the collection. Woo! I'm actually glad now that I came out here. At the beginning I thought this is a mistake. I shouldn't be doing this on my own, but I think I just changed my mind. Totally worthwhile. Look! New spot! Yeah, at least it didn't take long at all, actually, to get onto the gold here. Just because it looked nice. I'm gonna leave this hole open for a while because I've got so many dig holes around here for noisy ground and hot rocks. I do want to recognize my gold spots for today, for now anyway. I'll fill them back in before I leave here. Now that I can draw a line, I ventured out this way, that way, didn't pick up any more bits, so now that I've got this piece here, I can start a line and will walk back towards my first gold hole for today. Yeah, once I've had a proper look around there, then I'll continue my work up this way, where it actually looks all the same around here, which is nice. It'll give me a big area. But yeah, let's go back the other way for now towards the old gold find. I'm not going to do any gridding today. I didn't even bring a chain. I was just going to venture around and have a look if there's any interesting spots out here, so we can camp out here and give it a bit more time to do our prospecting. But yeah, same thing. I'm not even listening for the quiet ones now. We'll do that with a chain on a more quiet day when it's not that windy. I'm getting wind noises on the detector as well. And yeah, plenty of ground spots. So once it's all dried out again in the country, then we should have better chances of being able to detect here without digging a hole every 2 meters. For noisy ground, that is. That's what I'm talking about. I'm almost back at my first gold hole here. I'm getting a signal out of that one, and the second one is, yeah, behind that bush there somewhere. Lost it out of sight. Have a listen to this one here. Not noisy ground. I'll give you a bit more volume. Sounds good. And also the dirt around it is not noisy, which was the case with the other noisy ground spots that I've got. Lost it. Oh, did I see it? Did it fall down here? Yes, you can see gold. Whoa, nice skinny bit. Almost wiry. Very sharp point. And number 3 for the collection. Yeah, I'm honestly very happy about how it's going out here. Never would I have thought that I find a patch with the first real signal pretty much. Because so far I don't... Oh yeah, that one piece of foil. That's one piece of rubbish. And the rest is gold. In my brand new nugget container, because I lost the other one out of my pocket. Luckily it was empty. We've got a few more of those in stock now. Lucky jar, this one. First outing for it. Not sure yet, could still be noisy ground, but I thought I'd film this one as well. Dirt is a bit harder here. There's a definite signal there, but also slight noise off the pile, but just to make sure I'll dig a bit deeper in the original spot. Probably just noisy ground, but it's noisy ground. Yeah, I'm really struggling a bit to distinguish noisy ground. And real targets. This is all noisy. Oh, this signal just woke me up. Where is it? It's silver for you. Oh, I was hoping. Haven't had any signals for a while. Now I'm just coming back, circling around. Even went to the other side of that thicket and went along that flat as well. So now I'm sort of thinking I should probably do an oval shaped loop one more time or twice more, zigzag through the middle and see if we can't get any more. Whoa! Would be nice if that was gold. Because it sounds like it's a decent size. Well, it can't be too decent if I can't see it yet. Oh, there's something crunchy, which feels light. Too light to be gold. Doesn't even sound like it in the scoop. It's rubbish. 3 bits of rubbish. I was just gonna say 3 bits of rubbish, 3 bits of gold, we're even. Wouldn't surprise me if that's another bit of the same trash, which it is. This one looks like a piece of a blade of a bucket. Probably off the fence line not far from here when they pushed that back in the day. That's what it looks like a little shard of the dozer bucket. So, 4 bits of rubbish, 3 bits of gold by now. I hope it's gonna change back around to gold being the majority of the targets. Now that I'm not digging hot ground anymore because I'm swinging a bit faster and I don't dig the quiet ones. Like this one. I'll ignore this. Too many saturated ground spots I've wasted my time on. I'll be back here on a different occasion when hopefully the ground is a bit more quiet and more settled, and then it's gonna be a lot easier to swing a detector. But yeah, for now I just want to find out if this, it's not even a patch yet, if this run of gold continues somewhere, because the 3 bits were all in a line, straight as, but nothing up or down from it. But yeah, how much ground can you cover with a, what is a 12-inch coil? Oh, gone already. Hot rock. This one here. Just I unloaded. Yeah, I mentioned earlier that some animals do those scratchings in the dirt, and have a look at this one here and also that one there. Both animal scratchings, and I'm gonna blame kangaroos for this. Both holes are covered in kangaroo poo. Not detector holes. Yeah, well, I'm just walking around probably for an hour since my last target. I'm a fair way further now, but I could see this quartz outcrop. It was bigger further back there. I could see it from the distance. Whoa, should watch where I'm walking. I was just hoping to find something because the gold is fairly rough and hasn't traveled too far, I don't think. But where did it come from? And is the source gone already? Is that another hole? That could be a detector hole. Nah, more like a bungara scratching here. Oh. Detector holes for noisy ground. Oh. That is one noisy hot rock, this one. Why is this overly noisy? Because it's so flat. Magnetic. Highly magnetic. It's been super windy. That's why I haven't even bothered turning the camera on. But yeah, I've had lunch by now, swapped my beanie for my hat, and now my detector is going flat. It's just funny, I reckon, how 3 pieces of gold just sit there on their own and nothing around it. I had a very good look in the surrounding. I went in between the nuggets, checked all the ground, widened out the circle, even checked on the other side of the fence line. But I did not find another thing. A few rubbish targets, as in bullets and foil, but unfortunately those 3 bits from the beginning stayed the only 3 gold finds for the whole day. Makes you wonder sometimes. But at least I can say that I've given this area here a fair go. A patch could only be very small, so I really cannot say that I've covered it all yet. But I had a good look around. If Clint and I want to come back out here camping, at least we've got a starting point. So we'll have plenty to do out here. And I'm very glad that I actually found gold on the first day here. Doesn't always happen, and yeah, it's sort of motivating as well to come home with something in my pocket. And I also paid for the fuel, so that's always good. All right, a few more laps and then that'll be me. Yeah, unfortunately I didn't get any further targets, but that's okay. I'm quite happy with those 3 bits that I got, to be honest. They might not be very big, but still can't complain about finding gold. And giving us interest in this new spot as well. Oh, it's so good to be out of this wind. Whoa. But yeah, besides from that, really pleasant day. Not too hot, not too cold. Just perfect, actually. Whew. Okay, I did bring some scales, so we can actually put this gold on and see how much it is. Those 3 bits I found at the very beginning. Still can't believe it. And if you want to see the number on the scales, make sure you give this video a quick like. So actually quite surprising that these 3 bits here are actually kind of rough amongst all these sort of worn looking rocks. I'm honestly happy with any type of gold. Oh, almost fell. Alright, so my guess is going to be 0.6 or 0.7 of a gram. That would be nice. Pay for the fuel. There. Oh, no, they're jammed in there. Jammed. That's the problem when you only got 2 hands. It's gone in further. Oh, what am I doing? Stuck under the scales. How am I gonna organize this? Oh, that's bright. Oh, no. Out of control. 1, 2, and 3. I'll put them there. So I'm gonna put those on in the order that I found them in. Oh, I should tear it first. There. 0.15. Second one. Oh, 0.5 gram already. That's a good sign. And the third one, 0.8. Yeah, that's okay. I'll take that any day. Very nice. 0.8 of a gram. In 3 pieces. In the new spot. And we've got weeks out here now. So we can really, come out here either for a day trip or go camping out here. And yeah, it's actually interesting to have a new spot. It makes it more motivating as well. I'm looking forward to spending some more time out this way. I better head home. I still got a 2-hour drive ahead of me, and also I want to get some potting mix. I've been doing heaps in the garden. It's looking great. I enjoy it a lot. Alright, thanks again for watching, guys. Stay safe out there. What do I usually say? We'll see you next week.